I'll miss you, dear swings. Hark! What was that sound? A squeak? A chirp? A whistle? Funny moment. Laugh. Friend to all she tries, giving and feeling so true. Friend for life she is. Thank you.
A long time ago in a neighborhood not so far away, I was a lowly 6th grader. I was shorter, not quite as smart as I thought I was, yet still just as good looking as I am today. I ruled the halls of Cherry Green Elementary. The little kids looked up to me, mostly because they were really, really short. My teachers admired my uniform-free fashion sense. It was awesome, yet despite my awesomeness and my less awesome math grades, it all had to come to an end. It was time for middle school. Back to the bottom of the food chain, or was it? For middle school, I was faced with two choices. Mandalay Middle School was my home school. It is a public school near Target. Most of my shared friends were going there, but I would be a lowly 7th grader, surrounded by bigger kids. It also had 800 kids. The second choice was Broomfield Academy. Of course I knew Broomfield Academy. My mom worked there as an art teacher, so I knew they would hire pushovers for teachers.
Oh, so true.
Besides you, Mom. They also required uniforms. I hated the idea of uniforms. I need to blossom. Just look at my hair, people. Work of art. It also had tuition. That didn't matter much to me, but my dad's cheap, so apparently it was a big thing. On the upside, it was a small school, and since their middle school had just started, I would be at the top of the heap again. I'm not counting Bob, who was technically the only 8th grader. Let's admit, despite being half his height, I could probably take Bob in a fair fight. Plus, I knew Caitlin already, and having met some of the younger students, this school really needed me. Broomfield Academy won. I have to admit that the night before I started 7th grade, I was a little nervous. I was the new student. What would that be like? In movies, when you are the new person in prison? You have to go up to the top guy and knock him out. It's the only way to get respect. I couldn't do that. It wouldn't be a good way to make friends. What if the top person was nice? What if I turned out to be the top person? I decided to lead with my charm, not my attitude. Good thing I have lots of charm, because all of my classmates seem great. I made several friends that are still important to me today. A small school was nice because you get to know everyone a lot better. The teachers were great too, but a little strange. Mr. Turner would flip the tables and throw chairs across the room. He would dress up in costumes costumes. I've never had a teacher that dressed up in costumes before to teach us things. At least I think it was to teach us things. It could have been just food poisoning. Still, that's a lot of effort. Miss Parker fed the class fish with a Rube Goldberg machine. That was impressive. At my house, the fish got hand-fed and told to do not die tonight. Miss Parker's way was better. She's always showing us a better ways to do things. Thanks to both of them, school wasn't boring as it used to be. 7th grade is when I started doing more activities after school. I have been a part of a dance team back in 6th grade. But in 7th grade, I started studying tap with Miss Julie. Of course I loved it, or I wouldn't still be doing it. I also joined the school band with Miss Kay. I was taking piano lessons and didn't want to pick up another hard instrument. She suggested that I start doing percussion, as I always was tapping on things. The percussion also helped me with my tap, because it helped me keep the beat. It's strange how things were coming together. It's almost like the teachers knew what they were doing. We had our end of the year trip at Santa Fe. When we were there, I learned so much, and I made new friends. When I was in 8th grade, I wasn't as new as the year before. I met new teachers like Miss Molnar and Mr. Clark. Miss Molnar is the math teacher with Miss Parker, but Miss Parker does both science and math. Mr. Clark does history and language arts with Mr. Turner. Not that the new teachers meant things had changed much. Mr. Turner still chucked things across the room to teach us that having laws and Bill of Rights are important to today's society. We all understood what he meant, and it helped all of us remember it. We started the class called debate. It was where you got a topic and you had to research it and take notes on the topic for the debate. Then we started making it a game. He would show us a question and we would have to go to the corner with the sign that we agreed with. The sign said either strongly agree or somewhat disagree, or strongly disagree or somewhat disagree. We would choose a side, then had a debate about it, and try to get the other students to agree with us. I continued to enjoy science with Miss Parker. I even had an entry in the Avenging Convention. I learned how to wire up a circuit and program a bit. My invention actually worked. I'm brilliant. Future generations will say it all started at Broomfield Academy, despite the dress code. In tap this year, I started taking my dance to the next level. When I say the next level, I mean competition level. I finally got a chance to enter a couple of competitions. I won in my category at the first competition and did it again in the second competitions. 2 contests, 2 trophies. I should retire now before I set everyone's goal too high. I also started taking drum lessons at the School of Rock. Yes, I'm a dancing, drum-playing science freak, and I'm proud of it. There are many people to thank for helping me become the dancing, drum-playing science freak that I am today. Mr. Turner and Miss Parker for being fun and awesome teachers. With their help, my reading and math finally caught up to everyone else. Miss Molnar for being patient with my math questions. My parents for their endless proofreading and helping with my homework. They also are great about taking me places so I can see things that I learn about in school. My friends for being my friends. I also want to thank Broomfield Academy for 2 great years. even if they hold back my fashion awesomeness. Nobody can